So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my early look at the upcoming team of the week. If you didn't know already, this is a series that we've done for a while where we look at the top 5 leagues games from the past week to see who could be appearing in the upcoming team of the week. My full team of the week 2 prediction will come out tomorrow on Sunday night, so if you're not subscribed already, make sure you do exactly that, and that video will cover every single league that is in FIFA. As you can see, my face cam isn't currently fully showing. I am really struggling at the moment, guys. There's going to be a lot of jump cuts in this video just because I'm losing my voice left, right and centre, and yeah, this illness is not passing, but I promise as soon as I'm feeling much better, we will have some much better content, some more energy in videos, and yeah, I'll actually bring out some gameplay content, which is what most of you guys do want to see, so hopefully that will be coming soon. Anyway, we ain't here to ramble, so let's just get straight into things. We're actually going to begin on Tuesday and begin in the La Liga. Getafe and Atletico Madrid faced off, and the away side got the win thanks to 2 goals from Luis Suarez. So he is definitely an option for Team of the Week number 2. So could actually be a decent card, especially with how OP finesse shots are this year, because yeah, that Suarez could certainly bang in some goals. Following on from that, Levante and Celta Vigo played, and Santi Mina is the standout in this game, getting himself 2 assists, but also the goalkeeper's worth mentioning. He made 2 saves, one of them being a penalty stop. The final game from La Liga on Tuesday was between Rayo Vallecano and Bilbao, and ultimately not a standout in this game, so I doubt anything will come from this match. The same can be said for the draw between Bologna and Genoa. The match between Inter and Fiorentina does have a chance at producing a card though. Handanovic probably the best shout in this one. 5 saves in this, no clean sheet, but he did get a 7.5 match rating from Gazzetta, which is a very good rating from the publication. Not an amazing one, but could be enough to see him get in. And then we've got Atalanta versus Sassuolo. Zappacosta probably a standout, but I don't think he'll get in just for that performance alone. There was some more La Liga action on Wednesday. Sevilla and Valencia finished in a 3-1 scoreline. Eric Lamela, your man of the match there. Will he get an inform for that? Probably not, but you never know. Espanyol and Deportivo 1-0 scoreline. The goal was a penalty. No inform should come from this game. Villarreal put 4 past Elche, and Pino being the standout in this one. Is it enough to see him get an inform? Maybe, but probably not, because there are other standout candidates ahead of him. Talking of standout candidates, this game definitely should produce an inform. Real Madrid 6, Mallorca 1. Some high ratings across the board here, and 2 big standout players. Benzema 2 goals and 2 assists, and Marco Asensio with a hat-trick. So EA have a choice. They could go for 1. Alternatively, they could actually throw both in, which definitely isn't beyond them, but I think they'll only go for 1, and right now it's a bit of a pick-em. Like, you've obviously got Asensio with the hat-trick, but Benzema with the better match rating. We'll have to see what happens, but yeah, you'll have to see who I go for in my prediction in my video tomorrow, so do look out for that. Let's now talk about some Serie A games. The first one was a 2-2 scoreline, so because it being a draw, I don't see anything coming from it. Juve beat Spezia 3-2 with Chiesa getting himself a goal and man of the match. Will he get an inform for that? I just don't think it's too likely as things stand, not without a very high Gazzetta rating, which I don't believe he got. Cagliari and Empoli finished in a 2-0 scoreline. No standout from this game, but there was one, and a very good one, from the AC Milan Venezia game. Theo Hernandez, just down here, the left back came off the bench with about 30 minutes to go and got himself a goal and a assist. So yeah, 30 minutes of action, a goal, assist, and a clean sheet as well. I feel like he will be getting an inform this week, and that will be a very expensive left back option. There was quite a lot of Ligue 1 action midweek, so we're going to have to get through these games pretty quickly. Lille 2-1 win, a couple of options from this game, Yilmaz and Benjamin Andre, but it's worth noting this Jonathan David goal, and we'll come back to that later in the video. Nantes won 3-1 against Brest, don't see anything coming from that, and to be fair, probably the same for this Monaco game, even though there is Kevin Volland with a goal and a assist, and Ben Yedder getting on the score sheet twice. There's always a chance, don't get me wrong, but I feel like them two might have to do a bit more in their weekend games, which once again we'll come back to later on. This game ended in a draw, so nothing to come from that. This game ended 6-0, so something certainly could, and you do have 2 clear standout options, so we'll see what happens with that one. One of them certainly could feature on the bench or reserved. 0-0 draw right here without a standout. We move on swiftly to the PSG win against Metz, and you have Hakimi as your standout with 2 goals from right back. Didn't keep a clean sheet, which definitely goes against him. And another thing which goes against him is the fact that I believe he's getting a 1-to-watch card, and they're likely coming out next week when the game's fully released. So I don't know if EA will want to give him an inform when he's getting a 1-to-watch a few days later, but they could, and his 1-to-watch card will be already boosted. But as I say, I'm not too sure about this one, but definitely still worth mentioning. 1-0 scoreline in the next game. Maybe the goalkeeper, a couple of saves from him and a clean sheet, but nothing too crazy. Same, to be fair, can be said for the Lorient Nice game, and then we end with Lyon's win, 3-1 victory. Emerson got himself a goal. If he kept a clean sheet, maybe we would go for him, but without the clean sheet, not too confident. Now we move over to Thursday's games. Real Sociedad with a 3-2 win against Granada, and one of their centre-backs did score twice, which makes me think maybe he's got a shot, but with him conceding twice, it's hard to have, you know, a lot of confidence in it. But 2 goals for a centre-back is pretty rare, so we will have to see. Betis 3-1 win against Osasuna, pretty nice result for them, but no one particular big standout, so we move on swiftly to the Cadiz draw with Barcelona. Once again, no huge standouts, so we switch to Serie A. Torino and Lazio 1-1 scoreline, not too much to discuss, but the Napoli-Sampdoria game does have some comments. So we've got Insigne with 2 assists, Osimhen with 2 goals, Lozano with 2 assists, and we've also got Fabian Ruiz with a goal as well. Now, Osimhen and Ruiz both got 8 match ratings from Gazzetta, so those 2 would be my favourites as things stand, so we'll have to see what happens with that. The match ratings from Gazzetta normally do dictate who gets an inform, so we shall see. And then we end with the Thursday games with Roma's win against Udinese, which just won't produce an inform, I don't feel. On Friday, Bayern Munich were in action and they got the job done. 3-1 away win. Goals coming from Kimmich, Muller and an own goal. So yeah, not too bad of a result. Kimmich getting himself another goal. Obviously he's in the current team of the week. So yeah, like this kind of result for Bayern Munich is unlikely to produce an inform just because their standards are so high. We're finally arriving on Saturday's games, and I'm going to lose my voice again. Hoffenheim win against Wolfsburg 3-1. No standout, so I don't see anything coming from this as things stand. Same can be said for the Union Berlin and Mini game. Bayer Leverkusen won 1-0. Wert's the goal scorer, but he's in the current team of the week, so not going to happen. Frankfurt and Cologne, nothing to discuss here. 1-1 draw, nothing to come from that. But this game, another 6-0, another 6 goals. This is quite a common theme in the past week. And Nkunku, the big standout from this game, 2 goals and 8 assists from him. And it actually could be a pretty nice inform if it's given as well. And I suspect it will be, so look out for that one. The final Bundesliga game to discuss is between Gladbach and Dortmund. 1-0 win for the home side. And with it being a bit of a derby, well I say a bit, with it being a derby match in the Bundesliga, I feel like Zakaria has a shot this week with him getting a goal and helping his side keep a clean sheet. In the Serie A, AC Milan got themselves another win, 2-1 win this time against Spezia. No inform to come from this game though, I doubt. Same can be said for the Inter-Atalanta 2-2 draw, and more can be said for the 3-3 draw between Genoa and Verona. It's not common for informs to come from obviously draws, and if they do, it's normally down to, like, you know, a big standout performance, something like a 4-4 draw and someone gets a hat-trick and the player who got a hat-trick will still get in. So yeah, not seeing that in any of these ties. Some Saturday La Liga action to talk about. Deportivo pulled off a shock win at home to Atletico Madrid, and with the centre-back getting himself a goal and a clean sheet in a shock win, I think he's got a very good chance at picking up an inform item this Wednesday. Valencia and Bilbao 1-1 draw. Less said about this game, the better. No inform to come from that. Sevilla won 2-0 against Espanyol, and it's just one of them games where there isn't a player that's screaming, give me an inform card. So as things stand, nothing from that either. And as you can see, pretty much the same from Villarreal and Real Madrid. No big performances defensively, so I can't see any of these getting in unless they get pretty good match ratings from their local newspapers. In the Ligue 1, Nice won 3-0 against Saint Etienne. A bunch of goals across the pitch, but sadly no one particular big man of the match, so unless there's a big match rating from the keep, we will be avoiding any informed selection from there. Lille won 2-1 against Strasbourg, and this is why I said earlier in the video, watch out for Jonathan David. He got a goal in midweek and 2 goals in this game, so 3 goals over the past week could actually get an inform on the back of that, so we shall see. Obviously one of the goals was a penalty that goes against him, but it is what it is. Lyon and Lorient finished in a 1-1 scoreline. I promise the game has ended. There was some late drama. I believe Lyon put the ball in the back of the net towards the end, but the goal got disallowed, so game ended as a tie. And then we finish in the French league by talking about PSG's win over Montpellier, 2-0 victory, and goals coming from Draxler and Idrissa Gana Gueye. Potential inform from the midfielder, I guess, but I'm still going to stick with Hakimi for the 2 goals, and then a clean sheet in this game as well, so that I guess aids his cause. But they could go for Idrissa Gana Gueye instead if they just want Hakimi to be in packs for one to watch. We're going to end with the Premier League, and we start with Chelsea and Manchester City. Big game in the grand scheme of things of the league. So these kind of matches normally do produce a special card, and Gabriel Jesus is in the driving seat, getting himself a goal and receiving man of the match. So he is the favourite from this matchup. Aston Villa against Man United, 1-0 win for the away side, very good result. Centre back with a goal and a clean sheet certainly is an option. I believe he gave away the penalty though, which gave Man United a chance before Bruno Fernandes punted that ball out of the stadium. But since the ball didn't hit the back of the net, I guess there's still a chance for the centre back. I also think he got the Sky Man of the match too, which definitely does help his cause. West Ham and Leeds, 2-1 scoreline. Mikel Antonio with a goal and man of the match. He certainly has a chance of getting in. I have to say, by the way, the quality of football today in the Premier League was actually very good. There were some really entertaining matches. This Leeds West Ham game was very good, and a match we're going to talk about later was insane. So let's move on. Watford and Newcastle, 1-1. Nothing's coming from this. Everton, 2-0 win against Norwich. Doucouré with a goal, also got man of the match. Certainly is an option, but not one that's standing out massively. Leicester and Burnley, 2 goals for Vardy, maybe, but the draw definitely does go against him, so not too favourable with that. And then the final game we're going to discuss in this video is the Brentford against Liverpool match, which sadly won't produce an inform, or is just very unlikely to. But what a game. If you watched it, you know this game was absolutely insane. So really entertaining match to finish off on Sunday discussing. I just said Sunday. I meant Saturday. So that is it. That is my early look at the upcoming team of the week. Do remember to check out my full Team of the Week 2 prediction, which will drop tomorrow night. Like I said, that video will feature every single league that is in FIFA. Thanks for putting up with me choking over every single sentence in this video. Hopefully I'm feeling much better soon and can start banging out plenty of content for you guys. Appreciate you guys sticking by. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.